Some childhood guides do not leave you. They just stop pretending to be.
Safe. There is a comfort that curdles so slowly you do not notice.
The change until the thing there once sang you to sleep is standing at the foot of your adult bed, still smiling. This is the premise.
Welcome back to the wonderful nursery. I have a special light just for you today.
Animated series called Aka's The Loving Lantern. The show presented itself as a gentle, oral guide for children, a soft-voiced rabbit made of light who taught kindness. Through nursery rhymes. 3 seasons were recovered from decaying VHS dubs. At first, tapes look like forgotten public access innocence. But the longer you stay with Season 3, the more obvious it becomes that the lantern was never teaching kindness. It was teaching compliance. And the children who watched were not being
protected. They were being prepared. Today, we are walking through the 3 core
episodes of that final season, frame by frame. We will identify the hidden symbols the original audience was too young to process, separate broadcast memory from recovered footage, and build a checklist of details that reframe the entire series. By the end, you will have a tool to see what you missed.
But that tool may also be the thing the lantern wanted you to
find. Episode 1, The Garden That Grew Too Quiet. The opening image is
a lantern, glowing warmly in a field of cartoon flowers. It teaches a small girl puppet to pull weeds. The wrong detail arrives at minute 3.
Puppet's mouth moves, but her voice cuts out on every 4th word.
The lantern's voice refrains clear. A hidden clue sits in the garden fence.
Carved into the wood is a spiral symbol that never appears in the previous one. 2 seasons. Keep that in mind. The episode ends with the girl puppet standing perfectly still, eyes fixed forward. The lantern says, "Now you are part
of the garden."
Episode 2, The Mirror That Remembers You. The lantern introduces a hand mirror
to a boy puppet, telling him to look into it and name his
fears. The surfeit is therapeutic. The wrong detail is the reflection. The puppet looks into the mirror, but the reflection shows a slightly older face, a real child's face, for only 3 frames, expression frozen in confusion. The official episode guide calls this a production artifact. I don't think it is. The hidden
detail is a timestamp, 0512. That number will repeat. The boy puppet stops.
Speaking halfway through, the lantern continues the conversation for him. Episode 3, The
door that was always there, the final recovered file. The lantern stands before a simple white door that does not exist in any prior set. It asks the child viewer at home to draw their own door on a
piece of paper. The screen holds on the lantern's face for 11 seconds.
Long enough for the smile to stop feeling like a smile and start.
Barnaby the lantern rabbit loves the garden. He brings the light, but the light is not his own.
And reappears as a watermark on the door. The timestamp 0512 flashes in. The bottom corner for a single frame. And the audio track when reversed.
You've already Kanban.
Opened it. The surface horror suggests a cursed children's show. I think the deeper threat is something far more systemic. The spiral, the timestamp, the mirror.
Children, the lantern bunny shines so bright, keeping the darkness away forever and ever.
Who have complied. The timestamp 0512 is not a production error. It is
A stage marker. And the mirror showing a real child's face suggests the
show was not broadcasting to a mass audience. It was broadcasting to one
child at a time, across different living rooms, using the same puppet to
reach the same vulnerable silence. The archive did not create these tapes. It has collected them from homes where children report of the same dream. The white door. The white
field, the lantern waiting. This story is not really about a disturbing cartoon.
rabbit. It is about the terror of realizing that what you remembering as comfort was actually a slow, patient recruitment, and you completed the first steps. Before you even learned the word fear. At the beginning, the checklist was just a viewing guide. But after everything we've uncovered, maybe the checklist was
the point, the spiral, the timestamp, the white door. You've now seen all three. If you feel a sudden urge to check the reflection in your own room, or notice a spiral you hadn't seen before on a forgotten notebook.
Congratulations! Maybe the Lantern's third season never ended.
Maybe you just finished watching your own episode.